Hey Cancer, welcome to your divine intervention. So, you ready for June? You ready for this Mercury retrograde that we're going through for basically all of June? And, so I would advise everyone to kind of lay low, be comfortable, stay in your own lane for June because retrograde is getting the best of all of us. No one is exempt. This is going through all the astrological signs. This is something we're all going to have to deal with. We're all going to feel. So the energy that I felt automatically for Cancer is resisting your new change. And it's not necessarily that you're actually resisting. This is a reminder not to start resisting. You're on the path to a new beginning. You're breaking out of your shell. This is all new everything. You're realizing that, your perspective change, your world is opening up in a different way. And the things that you used to believe actually held you back. A lot of the times, Cancer, it's almost like you have all this energy and these ideas to push forward, but when certain things happen and you feel it, you shut down. And it's almost like anytime you shut down, you reevaluate, you assess the situation, but in most cases, you don't get back out there to actually, do what it do. So no more of that. No more of holding yourself back from experiences. I feel called to tell you that we're in our prime right now. Like, whether you're in your 20s listening to this, whether you're in your 40s listening to this, I feel like there's somebody who's 56 and a half watching this. You are still in your prime. These are your best years. These are the years for you not to feel trapped, but to feel empowered. To feel like you are the one creating this magic, because you are. You're very good at holding space for other people, at pointing out their magic, at telling other people how great they are. But when certain obstacles come in front of you, it's like you forget all of that great advice. You freeze. Yes. You freeze in time, Cancer. That's what it really is that once you get to this point where things aren't, and I'm gonna say it nicely, you could be a little bratty sometimes, in a sense where if you're not getting it the way you think it's supposed to be, you're devastated and distraught. And then it's one or the other. It's either devastated, distraught, in your feelings, ice cold, nobody's gonna get through to you, or you say, I'm putting my cape down. I don't feel like being Superman today. They be all right. That's how you feel. Sorry, my tea is hot. I didn't even give it a chance to cool down. But a lot of wisdom lies in you, Cancer. You're one of the most intuitive signs. You are the feeler, the healer, all of that. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up, Cancer. This here life, you see this at the bottom. I don't know if you could really see it. There's the little time, the timer. You just flip over and the sand comes out. This is your life, Cancer. I'm not going to let you lock yourself in a room. I'm not going to let you waste your summer in hermit mode. Nah. There's things to do, people to see, experiences to be made. You could do that. You have your whole life for that, okay? So get rid of the things that are keeping you stuck. Do everything with love. This isn't just a relationship. This is coming from a place with love, giving love. I feel for some Cancers, you gave so much love and the cold world is what's turning you hard. You're almost starting to feel like, I'm not supposed to be this loving, this self-expressive, this nice to people. You are. It's not you. It's a them thing. It's a world thing. All you have to do is give up that mindset. It's like an inner child wound that maybe when you were a kid, you spoke up and the adults kind of silenced you, or maybe as a kid, you were you had a great imagination and people told you, pipe that down. It's literally things from your past that have crippled your growth. And it's time to unstuck yourself. Unstuck and unfucked is what we need to be, okay? And this here, retrograde, you're the magician. You have total control over your life, Cancer. Let's see. I'm going to get into single and in relationships because I know that's what the people want. Single, in relationship. I'll let the cards tell me. you're not fully communicating how you feel about certain topics because you're trying to figure them out yourself. You take pride in getting to the bottom of things, cutting things out. You're in your Queen of Swords energy, but your Eight of Wands is upside down, which means you're hiring and firing. You're in it to win it. You're peeping game. I love this card. Look how badass she looks. Badass, okay? Cutting things out that don't serve you, but there's not a lot of communication about it because you don't have to. What do you have to communicate about? What do you got to tell people? Hey, listen, I don't think you should be in my energy field anymore. They just ain't. That's it. Don't let people spend too much time there. Understand what you may have done. Choose this time to literally assess yourself. I feel like a lot of the times, and we all could learn from this, is that it's not always us. It's not always us. Sometimes we have to unravel situations to see from the beginning where we weren't fully giving love. That's it, Cancer. That's really it. Is you have, boom, boom, the cup of love is overfloweth. But what you're not realizing is there's times where you're worried about everything else in the world except for these beautiful cups in front of you. There's so much to be happy about. There's so much to be thankful for. There's so much fun to have. And it's like you energetically want to sit in your window sometimes and wallow on the past. And that's fine, you know, where we all have to heal here and there, but you torture yourself sometimes. So kill that. You got Ten of Swords and death. This is the death of you deathing yourself. This is the death of you constantly bringing yourself in that negative undertone. This is you not being hard on yourself for everything you ever went through. And that's why it's a good practice. Accountability is to sit and see maybe how you made others feel or what you did, because only then can you see every angle. Only then can you see, damn, maybe I was in a certain place at that time. So what I was giving out is what I was attracting. What I was subconsciously saying I wanted, I was getting, okay? So any of you who are single, this is like a death to your old self. When you meet your next person, you don't have to explain to them the type of person you was and the things you went through and how your last person did you. They don't need to know all of that because you're showing up as your divine self. You're showing up as yourself, period. And people don't need to do that because it's not that you're hiding your past. It's not that you're not being real about your past. It's that how many times are we going to run that tape back? You know what I'm saying? Judgment and Ace of Wands. This is things coming to the front for you to judge yourself. Things popping up in other people so you can see how you may have done that in the past or vice versa. You know, you may watch a movie and be like, damn, that resonates with something that happened in my life. So people who are in relationships, this is you starting to realize that it's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as, you were actually handed a gift. You were given a divine gift that doesn't look gaudy. Because this is the Ace of Wands. This isn't the Ace of Cups. This isn't the Ace of, you know what I mean? This is earth vibes. This is growth. This is started from the bottom, now we here. So you weren't presented something flashy, but you were presented something with longevity. Oh, I don't even be using that word. Okay, spirit. Longevity. I've rarely used longevity. Okay. June. What can Cancers look forward to for June? Feeling yourself. I'm feeling myself. You're getting ready. You're getting ready to master all of these. This is your Five of Pentacles. You're feeling yourself. You're working. You're trying new things. You're touching different business ideas. You're making sure that everything is order that you want to do. Also with the Hierophant. So it's like I told you, you're intuitive. You know what it is. You have to look forward to you knowing better. Yeah. Because what's crowning your deck is the Sun, but right in the middle is the Devil. So now you know what time it is. You know, and with the Hierophant at the top is you knowing better. You know what time it is. You know what's good for you and what's not. You know what you walked away from. You know energetically what you had to leave behind. And you know that there's something in the middle you still, there's a habit you still got to kick. whether it's gossiping, whether it's drinking, whether it's just that there's like a little part of you that is in the core, and it's better for you to, oh, you got the sun, the moon, and the world is at the bottom. If you literally get past that devil card in the middle. It's like anytime, or you have the high tuition, you have the drive, you have the work ethic, you have the talent to do other things. You have the power behind you. You have strong emperor power, and for some reason, I don't feel like that's like a man in a relationship. I feel like those are archangels for some reason. So you have a lot of protection. All you have to do is constantly be aware of your triggers, your addictions, the things that are pulling you back into the negative spaces. Okay, so you got the sun, the moon, and the world. That's good. That's hella good. Okay, so you have to radiate. You have to radiate with the sun. The moon is the illuminated parts of you that, you know, you keep hidden. The world is you balancing both of them. The world is this your world. We just living in it. Okay? So again, the Five of Pentacles came up, and now the Death is in reverse. So that's calling out to let you know that this cycle is a test. If you choose to be negative, if you choose to dwell on the things from the past, if you choose to be a bully, if you choose to not come from a place of love, if you choose to hurt the people that hurt you, it's not going to be a good season. It's not, because you're going to have to relive these lessons all over again. Don't come from a place of hurt when you know you're ready for your happily ever after. That's it. Like, what is the point of telling the world all of these negative things when what you really want is a clear path to all things beautiful, all things wonderful? You want someone who understands you, someone you could connect with, someone on your level, so you can have your happily ever after. We're not living in a place of hurt, because when we dwell on the past hurt, we let that fear monster come with us everywhere. And ain't nobody got time for that, Cancer. Ain't nobody got time for that.